which player your club should sell this January transfer window. Arsenal should sell Ben White because I think they could still get some good transfer value out of him. He's not playing in this defense anymore. Jerian Timber is not losing his spot, so might as well gain some value while you still can on Ben White. Next up, Villa, I think should sell Buendia. I think he's just not good enough for their squad. I would realistically sell Jadon Sancho, but they have him on loan. But since they can't do that, Buendia is the possible option they can move on to get an upgrade in that position. Next up, West Ham, Max Kilman. He has been a dreadful signing and just should not be playing for this defense. Not many great signs for West Ham. Even Paqueta, who I think is looking like he's going to be on the move. I don't think he should be the guy they should be selling. Max Kilman is just not good enough for this West Ham squad to stay afloat and not get relegated. Forrest should sell Chris Wood. I think this is because he's just not good enough. I think Igor Jesus actually does look very promising. We're not going to see that Chris Wood we saw a couple years back, and Forrest should try and capitalize on whatever money they could still get off him. Next is Bournemouth. Bournemouth is a squad that probably shouldn't be selling for how much they sold in the summer, but if they had to sell someone, I would sell Unal. He's just not good enough for the Premier League, especially with Krupi coming in, taking away his game time. Unal should not be on Bournemouth squad anymore and should be sold this January. Next I have is Palace. I think Palace, again, shouldn't really be sellers, but if they had to sell someone, they might as well make it Mark Gahey. He's looking to go in the summer anyways. I think they could survive without him with LaCroix and Chris Richards. I think might as well get your profit now. I think you can get at least 60-70 million from him, whether it's from Liverpool, Arsenal, or abroad. I think it's something they can capitalize on now. My lovely Spurs, I'm going to go Radu Dragushin, the Dragon, as I like to call him. It didn't work out. He doesn't fit our system. He's not a back four center back. Sell him to Serie A, get your 20-30 mil for him, and pretend like he never was a part of the squad. Next up is Brentford. Again, another team I don't think should be selling, but if they had to sell someone, I would sell Matthias Jensen. I just don't think he's up to their quality that they're going to need. I think they should look to improve. They're really fighting for a European spot. They're in 5th currently, and I think Jensen is someone that they can improve on for their first starting 11. Next is Sunderland. Sunderland should be looking to sell Wilson Isidore. I would realistically not sell anyone again, but once he's healthy, I think he's someone you can move on from. They have had very few goals from their strikers in output between him and Brawbury. I think it's somewhere they can upgrade on this January transfer window. Next up, I have is Wolves, and they should definitely sell Strad Larson. He has been a flop this season for almost going for 60 million to Newcastle. Thank God they did not do that deal and they got Voltamata instead. I think it's someone, again, Wolves can still get some profit for before they get relegated because there's possibly a release clause that will lower his price if they get relegated. Capitalize it now, get 40 to 50 million somehow for him, and cut your losses before you get relegated. Everton should sell Beto or whatever it is because he is awful. Him and Barry are the exact same player. It is so bad. I mean, I don't know how he's even still there. Get rid of this guy and get a serious goal output up top. Next I have is Fulham, who should sell Adama Traore. I just don't think he's good enough. It was a cool experiment. He's always been a cool Premier League guy, but he's just not good enough for Fulham. They need to move on a different direction. Get some value out of him while you still can. For Chelsea, it was stuck between two, Axel Disasi and Badiashile. I don't care whichever one you want to sell both in my opinion. They are two of the worst center backs I have ever seen. Get rid of them now. Next up, I have Man City. Let James Trafford go, man. Pep, you did him dirty not once, but twice. It's not fair to him. Look, if Donnarumma's the one, that's fine. Don't let this kid keep waiting on the bench. He wants to be a starter somewhere. That's why he came back. I would absolutely love him to come to Tottenham and take Vicario's spot. For Brighton, I have Baleba. I think they missed out on a great opportunity for him to be sold at 100 million. I still think they can recoup some of that around the 70, maybe even 60 million for him this January transfer window. I think there's definitely some suitable buyers, but I think Baleba needs to go. I think cash in like Brighton does at his peak value. For Burnley, sell Broja, man. I know you just signed him permanently, but this guy is absolute poo. He cannot score goals wherever he goes. Just get rid of him. Like, he's just not the guy. Get any form of upgrade if you want to try and stay up in the Premier League. For United, I have Ugarte. I think he's just not good enough. He's holding Manu out the squad for some reason. I don't see him working under Michael Carrick or whoever else they bring in. I don't know why he was playing so much over Amarin. He's just not that guy. He is awful. He is not the guy to take United any more forward. get rid of Ugarte. For Newcastle, I have Joe Willock. I think he's a guy that's expandable. You can move on. I think he's kind of delaying Lewis Miley's expansion into the team, who is just going to be a better player than him. You can get 20 mil for Joe Willock. I think it's something you could do. Besides that, I don't think there's really anyone else expandable on the Newcastle team. Leeds, again, not someone who should really be selling because they're trying to stay up. But I think when he comes back from injury, if in time, I think he should move on from Dan James. I think his Leeds career has been fine, but it's someone they can move on with. Not too prolific of a goal scorer, assists going forward. It's just not someone they need to help them try and stay up in the Premier League. Closing out with Liverpool, I have Endo. He's currently injured right now, but I think it's someone that they can use an upgrade on. I think they can get a better 6 or center back cover with him. He's just not good enough for Liverpool, and I think it's a position they definitely need to work on and upgrade. All right, that's my list. Let me know who you agree, disagree with, or you think your club should be selling this January transfer window.